Hey everybody, Rich and Alex here with this week's fishing report. Super excited. Before we start, of course, this weekend, customer appreciation.
Oh yeah.
Boatloads of savings. Literal boatloads of savings. We're really excited about this. You guys want to make sure you stop by. Almost everything in the store is on sale. So definitely want to stop by, grab a flyer. Information's on our website. But let's talk about fishing. You're stopping to grab stuff on the sale to take fishing. What do we do?
Yeah. So now let's start off with the fishing report. We got good news about snakehead fishing. It's been picking up here the past week or so.
Finally, right?
Finally. I mean, it's been a tough season, I guess, summertime for them. Now that temperatures are kind of slowing down, like cooling down a little bit, not drastically, but those fish are definitely feeding hard. They know that the cold weather's coming in, and got some good reports the past pretty much 4 days about snakeheads feeding aggressively most of the day. Early morning to midday, topwater frogs were the key. Shallow water, but not in tight to the shoreline. You're finding pretty much creeks and fishing the mouth of the creeks and fishing those flats, and this is kind of related to your lower eastern shore area. Now, if you're fishing here in the western shore, most of these tidal rivers find the grass beds slowly starting to die, and that's when you want to relate to your shoreline and fish those shorelines over top of the grass. Most of the guys around here, weedless paddle tails, white, and some topwater have been pretty good and productive.
Awesome.
So other than that, surf fishing.
Yes.
We've had some kind of rough weather, I believe, the past 5 or 6 days with the northeast wind. That kind of killed off things. Before the storm, things were pretty hot with the annual, red drum run. Also, those fish are migrating south. People were still picking up a few 50s and upper 40-inch red drum right up Chesapeake and Chesapeake. Me personally and a couple of guys I've talked to got out there pretty much right after the wind kind of died down. There's still some fish out there. Anywhere from Chesapeake to Delaware, you're still going to find a few bull reds, and there's actually a mix of slot size fish. Your 20 to like 26-inch redfish. But not just that, you're going to have a mixture of clear nose rays, sharks. They're still moving south. A few spot and a few kingfish still out there. So it's not done yet. And even after this, we're looking forward to getting bluefish. So once we get those bluefish in, it's pretty much red hot bluefish until mid-November.
Nice.
And then we also look forward to the migratory stripers.
Yeah, moving down.
Coming
They're still
down.
a little bit north.
Correct. They're still pretty far north. So we'll keep you updated when that starts to happen.
Absolutely. Well, offshore, the tuna bite's been phenomenal. If you haven't heard about it, it's been really good. Butterfish has been really, really hard to get.
Yep.
Guys have started doing a little bit more trolling than chunking. It was a major chunk bite. If you're having trouble finding butterfish like the rest of us, then you might want to think about jigging for them.
Yeah.
Jigging has been very, very productive for the guys that want to get into it. It's not a really huge thing in the Mid-Atlantic, but it works really well.
Oh, yeah.
Our friends up to the north in Jersey, they love jigging for tuna. We got lots of good stuff for jigging for tuna. It's all going to be on sale too, which is kind of cool. So you want to definitely stop by and check some of that out. But outside of that, we'll come back into the bay. Stripers, the migratory fish are still kind of north. We're still waiting for that fall run for them to kind of kick off. But local guys still catching some mid-size keepers, some mid-20s here and there.
There's a good amount of fish, and what I've been telling people around here, it's not, I don't think the problem is catching fish. You're going to find fish anywhere from your, 15-inch mark all the way up to like 22-inch fish, which are keeper size. I mean, anybody's going to be happy to go home with a fish and getting to them. There's been kind of like, breaking fish here and there, obviously, when the tides are moving. We haven't seen a full kick effect of our, shallow water fishery yet. It's really spread out throughout the area. If you're fishing south, like Chesapeake Beach, 2 Point Lookout, there's certain areas in the Tangier Sound on the eastern shore where it's kind of productive. I mean, you're still catching speckled trout and some, small redfish mixed in with the stripers over there in the islands. When you work your way up here to this Annapolis area, you're gonna find kind of periods of, tide cycles where those fish might get a little more active, but it's not in full swing yet. So we're still looking forward to that. I kind of think that's going to be more of your, late October and even transiting into November now. Remember, it's still kind of hot out there.
Yep.
Water temperatures are still pretty much in the low 70s, which is kind of rare for this time of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I know today it's probably like 80 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking for that nice drop in temperature to get things going. And remember, as soon as it happens, get out there.
Yes.
Now, obviously, this weekend looks kind of like really windy out there. So make sure you come in and come buy some stuff from us because we got that sale going on. But and then get you ready for the next few weeks. You know, get some top orders, get set up for all of that. Still predicting that late November bite to be good if it does cool down a lot. Typically, like the weekend before Thanksgiving, that's when we like to go back to the trolling, you know, and get some big stuff out there. Typically, we do see some fish kind of move into the area, those big, you know, 40+ inch fish. It's not a long-term, you know, I guess window, but it's a short window. But they do come in. And we've seen some people post online some of the fish in here that are mid-20s and upper 20s with some sea lice, which is kind of weird. So there's some weird stuff happening out there, but productive fishing if you just want to catch numbers out there.
Perch has been okay, hasn't been great. The water temperature's still a little warm, like we were talking about. Pickerel, we've actually seen a handful of pickerel being caught. Some people work here, but catching a couple here and there, so definitely want to check those out. And then a little bit farther south, still some sea trout here and there, some small redfish down in the Tangier area. Baby flounder have been being caught, you know, as far as Chesapeake Beach down. So if you're looking to get into some fun with that, it's a nice variety. Not a lot of keepers, hardly any keepers, but they're out there. And I think that
some sea bass, I guess.
Sea bass,
Remember last year we were talking about sea bass and even keeper sea bass in the bay. And I don't think a lot of people are going out and trying it out yet. So it's a matter of, you know, you guys going out there and giving it a shot and see what happens. I know they're there. I don't know if the size is there. But once again, we're waiting for that colder temperature. That's what's going to get things going here in the next few weeks. Weather report looks good for the next week or two with temperatures actually dropping to the 60s. And we're going to get, you know, things going hopefully by then. Lots of bait out there in the rivers. Lots of bait in the actual main stem of the bay. It's just trying to get those, you know, fish active and going. So
well, like Alex said, there's some rain and some wind in the forecast, so be careful to get out there this weekend. And if you choose not to go out, stop by for the sales event. Because we got all kinds of good stuff going on. We got a tent outside. We're going to have whiskey tastings and beer tastings. We're going to have a couple of vendors outside for you guys.
Food too.
Some barbecues that's going to be going on. So definitely want to stop by. Check out all the information on our website. Feel free to give us a call or stop by. And we hope that you guys have a good one. We look forward to seeing you guys this weekend. It's all about you guys, the customers. So thank you guys. Good luck out there. Have fun.
Have a good one.